guys.
I'm Zaria.
I'm Cisco.
And if you didn't know, now you know.
Alright, so today's video is going to be a mukbang.
It's a mukbang.
Mukbang. Okay, whatever it is.
Mukbang.
Today's video is going to be the mukbang.
Mukbang.
Okay. That. It's going to be story time. How did we meet? We're going to take y'all back a couple of years back. A few years, basically. We're going to tell you how we met. We're going to tell you my story.
I'm going to tell you my side. Because I have a totally different side from he do. My side is right. His side, he got a whole different part.
Okay, but when we start the video, y'all going to listen to her side. We're going to listen to my side.
I'm going to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go first and then he going to go. So we have king crab. This is a king crab. We have corn, potatoes, and
shrimp.
We have a lot of shrimp. And also, we have snow crabs also. But we only have like a couple of those. But, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try the king crab first. Because I never tried it. And it's really pokey.
Okay, look at this one.
Oh my god. Oh, that one, I bet that one have a lot of meat. We can trade.
Ooh.
But
okay, this what kind of strange it is?
Yeah, it's really pokey though. Okay, so back in 8th grade was when Francisco came from Puerto Rico.
Keep talking, baby. Keep talking.
He came from Puerto Rico and he's a new boy, so I was like, oh my gosh, y'all, it's a new boy in the office. Okay. So, new boy comes in the class, and I was like, there you go. Oh my gosh. You know, all excited because it's a new person, and you know, you don't meet new people often.
Let me interrupt. Now, when she's saying that, I didn't speak no English. Let's get that clear. I didn't speak no English, so I didn't know what she was saying. But go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, and him not knowing English or whatever, because, you know, he's Puerto Rican, 100%. So he didn't know English at all, so he didn't know what I was saying, what I was talking about, nothing. All he knew was I was laughing and I was just clowning around in class, you know. Class clown.
That was her.
Okay. And we was in science at the time, so my teacher, Mr. Stinson, he was a chill person and all. He was real cool. Sometimes he can get a little strict. Okay, so as class days go by, he's going in and out of the classrooms and stuff, so, you know, just learning English and just basically trying to get with the program because he don't know what's going on. Okay, so he started low English in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, I pick up English fast. Like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, maybe a month. I was already speaking English.
Yeah, he knew English, like he caught on really quick. So it was just one day, he decided he wanted to write me a little note. He wrote me the note, and the note was like, hey, it was just like a little basic, it was just like a basic, simple little, you know, like trying to be cute note, basically. He was basically trying to shoot his shot, and it didn't make it. It didn't make it. We hated each other. We did not, now you know. We hated each other though. We did not like each other. It was just like, you know.
Exactly. So y'all heard what she said, right? How did I wrote her the note, but we hated each other? No,
he wrote me the note because one day, it was like one day when we was all in class or whatever, and everybody was just all clowning around and stuff. But he kept staring and stuff because he sat behind.
I did, because I didn't know what she was saying. Listen, every time Zaria said something, anything, I don't know what she's saying, but every time she opened her mouth to say something, the class laughed. I'm talking about every single time. Everybody having a good time. Every time Zaria say something, Zaria miss class, everybody serious. Zaria come to class, everybody happy, everybody clowning, everybody laughing.
Everybody love me. Shout out to Mr. Stinson, 8th grade science class.
Best science class.
Okay, so as he wrote me a note or whatever, I didn't keep the note at all. I was just like, you know what, it was a little corny. It was just no. Okay, so as days go by, we're still in the same class. You know, he learning English. He just meeting new friends and stuff like that. And so, oh, I can't get this one. So he meeting new friends and stuff. he goes and he goes, no, okay, rewind. So when he wrote me the note, I had ripped one note up. He wrote me another note. And the other note, it was something totally different. It was just like, you're pretty, you know, but it was like in his love language, how he didn't really understand nothing. So he said it how he wanted to say it. Okay, so I read that note. I kept it, of course. I kept it because I was like, okay, I'll do the other note away, so why not keep this one? So as school days go by, we still learning each other. Everybody learning him. You know, I didn't really meet him. We didn't even like meet or nothing. Everybody speaking to him, and me, I ain't speak to him or nothing. So
that's probably one thing that got me, you know, to go after her. You know, try to shoot my shot.
Cause I ain't speak.
Cause you know she was the play hard to get, but I kind of liked that so.
I wasn't even playing hard to get. I ain't want you.
I'm okay. I'm just saying.
Well, now?
Shush.
Okay, so he tells his little friend or whatever to tell me to go to the football game. It was on a Friday night. I went to the football game, you know, and I used to see him I seen him like one time outside of school. That was like my only time. I seen him outside of school like one time. He was with his family, you know, they spoke to me because I guess he told them, oh, she's in my class. And I said, hey, Francisco. He on a white little tank top. He on a white tank top with some gym shorts and some gym shoes.
Clean.
Okay, so he, his family spoke to me and it was just like, hey, you know, they didn't know English either because, you know, they're all from Puerto Rico. And some of them, like his mom knows a little bit English and his aunt.
My mom back in the day. Right now she speaking, you know, she know how to handle herself. But back in the day, all my family didn't speak no English, zero. My little sister did because back in Puerto Rico, she was like in a private school, like you know, in a private school, so
she was
her
learning
English, yeah, so her English was more strict.
Yeah.
And she learned it really good.
Yeah.
So she used to help me with my homework here and in Puerto Rico. So.
But yeah, so his family and I, we never met, like, you know, like met until basically we for real started, you know, we got together. Okay, so we go to the football game on a Friday night. Okay, I walked in and I seen him. So I went and I hugged him. I didn't know he wanted to hang out. He just told me to go. He just told me to go to the football game. He didn't say go to the football game.
But if I tell one of my friends to tell you to go to the football game, you're right. I should have told you. But we in 8th grade, you know. So you know it's a little
common sense still.
I told my friends to tell her to go to the football game. One of my basketball teammates, and you know, if I tell him to tell you to come to the football game, it's because I want you to spend time with me. I want to, you know, get to know you, watch the football game with you. I don't want you to just come in, hug me, then leave with your friend. Because you basically just came to the football game. You didn't come to the football game because of me. But that's what she thought.
Well, I did hug him. I seen him at the football game, so I hugged him and everything. And the only thing I didn't do was spend time with him because I didn't know he wanted me to. So the game goes by, I didn't see him. I didn't hang with him. I was hanging with my friend Jenny. And, you know, we was all just hanging out or whatever. And so, after the football game, I go up to hug him to leave.
Listen.
And he curved my hug.
Ooh! I had to.
He looked at me.
Just for the fact that she hugged me when she came in, then I didn't see her the whole football game. I was hanging with my friend Derek and Marcus. I didn't hug the whole football. I didn't see her the whole football game. When she come back, she around her friend. Come back to hug me.
Well, I thought maybe he was gonna give me a hug. You know, be like, okay, well, I wanted her to come, so I'm gonna give her a hug. But
and
no,
I felt good because everybody was like,
yes, everybody. I was a little embarrassed.
Everybody.
But, you know, they went by. Time passed. So after he curved my hug, I left. I was like, okay. And we used to kick. He asked for my number when we, like, you know, when we first started knowing each other in class, we was just hanging, you know, like in class, not outside. But, you know, he got my number. I mean, he got my kick, not my number. He got my kick, and we was kicking, you know, just kicking for a really long time. Just kicking and kicking. And then we had small little conversations about us. And I'm just like, oh my God, she's from Puerto Rico. That's crazy. He just learned English. So I'm like basically the first English person he's talking to. So however my English is, he gonna pick it up from me. Okay, so while we kicking and stuff, his brother was playing basketball at the high school. So he told me he was gonna go to the high school to his brother game. So he was like, you wanna come or whatever? And I was just like, yeah, I'll go. And I met him there. So he was sitting down by himself. So I went down and I went to go talk to him. And I was just like, you know, hey. And I didn't know if he like was gonna be embarrassed or something because the way he spoke. But yeah, so we hung out the whole time we was at the game. And he finally introduced me to his auntie, we call TT.
Listen, we are still not dating.
Yeah, we were not dating at the time. We just, you know, just kicking
That's how you know I was.
Kicking it on the low.
Her.
On the low. Okay, so
my family.
Nobody really knew about us either at school. Like, nobody knew. And so he introduced me to his auntie or whatever. And so his auntie was like, oh, you gonna go to the movies with my boy? I was like, no, we ain't gonna go to the movies just yet. I don't like him like that.
Curve me because I had curve.
No, it wasn't that. Who's gonna go to the movies if I'm not even really knowing you and, you know,
but we've been talking. That's how you get to know each other more.
Yeah, but it was, no, we didn't really, no. It wasn't no hangout type of situation at the point.
But you see, she said, no, I liked it that more, you know, because he kept playing hard. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I kept liking that. I don't know if she was doing it on purpose or if she figured that I liked it that from her, but you know.
The king crab has like little spikes on it and it hurts so bad. I can't even open it.
Though. You got a lot of meat.
Yeah, but I can't even open it to eat it or anything. Oh, it's meat.
I just know this corn was good.
It's meat.
Have you ate the corn yet?
No, I had took a bite, but I'm gonna eat it in a minute. Okay, so back to the story. Whenever I told her no, I wasn't gonna go to the movies or whatever. Oh my gosh. All this meat. So I told her I wasn't gonna go to the movies with him, and she was like, why are you not going to the movies with him? Why? I was like, I'm okay, I'm not gonna go. I think she knew English because, a little bit of English, because she was here before him.
She was. I'm over here, like, in Enterprise, Alabama in 2013. And then my auntie was already here since, like, 2011. So she knew a little bit.
So she knew what was going on, you know. She didn't know, she wasn't perfect at it, but she knew, you know.
Yeah, my auntie, she was good, you know. She was trying to help me out, you know, try to help me out. You know.
Yeah, but TT didn't. She was trying to get me to go to the movies with you too, but yeah. Okay, so fast forward, we go back to school. We seeing each other, we smiling at each other, but we're not speaking or nothing at school.
I
guess it was just like we didn't want nobody to know or something. I don't know. But we was in the same class, first period, early in the morning. So we just sitting down in class or whatever, and I'm just looking at him. And so we just laughing and stuff. You know, he just hanging with his friends.
A little smile, you know, a little smile.
Something small. Okay, so as we in class, one day, my friend Kai tried to get us serious, and she gave him my purse. She gave him my purse one day, and he ran with it. And I was just like, can I have my purse back? He was like, nope. I was like, can I have my purse back? He was like, nope. Yeah, he was trying to flirt, trying to get me to get him. So I finally met up with him in the school, and then we started talking and walking, and everybody was looking at us, smiling like, Everybody was looking at us like, oh my gosh, Francisco Zaria. I'm just like, no, you know, trying to play it off. But it was really going to become something. I knew it was. God tapped me on my shoulder and said, this might be the one.
No, this is the one. God tapped on his shoulder and said, this is the one. Not this might be, this is the one.
You know, whatever. Okay, so we walk and we talk or whatever, and then we get ready to go to school because, you know, like we get ready to go to class. Because, you know, before class, you want to walk around, hang with friends, talk, you know, just socialize. So that's what we did. And so after we got done, we went to class. And so that's when we finally start picking it up and start talking to each other in class. So we was talking to each other in class or whatever. And then when we was talking to each other in class, we had a group project. And so the group project was we had to build out of spaghetti sticks. So we built out of spaghetti sticks or whatever. We built in like a bridge. It was a bridge out of spaghetti sticks. And so Mr. Stinson had put us in our group. And so when he put us in our group, he had got with the group of boys and I got with the girls. And so he put hot glue.
Listen, yes, I didn't mean to, but
I guess in Puerto Rico they didn't have this.
It was crazy. I put hot glue on spaghetti. Now I'm with my group, my friends.
On the other side of the classroom.
On the other side. Zaria's behind me, but like far away with her group. It's this girl giving the back to our group. So I put hot glue on the spaghetti, on like 2 of them, and I threw it back. It didn't land.
On her neck?
No, it didn't land on that one. It landed a little bit shorter.
Okay, you did it 2 times.
Yes. Now my friend in drill, he was like, do it a little bit more harder and a little bit more up. The hot glue again.
You know, peer pressure.
And I threw it up and higher. That's what happened.
It landed on her neck. The hot glue.
The hot glue on the neck.
So that's when I started laughing at him. I was like, oh my gosh, that was funny. So we both started laughing and stuff, you know, like, oh, that was funny. And then we talked about it after school. So we started talking in class and stuff. We started getting closer every day because we started having conversations, you know. So we just basically just started kicking it off, like, really. And it's more to the story, but you know, it'll be so long. So I'm just shortening it up. And he gonna tell his part, and his part probably be the same as mine.
Yeah,
but,
it's really gonna be the same, but
different, you know.
She basically said the whole story.
Yeah.
And it was kind of right. Kind of. You know, all that. I was behind her, all that. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I was kind of, you know,
trying to get at me.
Liking her a little bit. When I start seeing her like my brother's basketball game, I'm like, okay, you know, she cool. You know, she dressed nice. She pretty.
I had
you know, so
hot top.
So I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna go for that one. I'm gonna go for her. Now, I did wrote her some notes. What I used to wrote her on the notes, it was, you know, I was trying to pour my heart out to her. So we kept talking, we kept texting,
Kicking.
but the crazy part is she moved to Heron Cove. Now my mom got an apartment at Heron Cove too.
We didn't even know. We didn't even know.
When I walked out, boom, there she is.
I stayed, and we stayed on the same exact floor.
Yes, same.
We stayed on the second floor, building. And I stayed in what, 39, 40?
I was on 67, you was on 69.
No, you was on 69. You was on 69 because it was in the front, and it went from the front.
You was on 71.
Yeah, I think
or
so.
72.
Yeah, 72, I think.
Close. So when I walked out, that we had looked at the apartment, I walked out, and boom, there she was. I was like, what you doing here?
We was moving in while y'all was moving in too, I think.
No, I think we was looking at the apartment and y'all was moving in.
Because your dad had asked if we needed help or whatever, and then Mama was like, we don't, or something like that.
Yeah, but when I had walked out, she was right there. It was like, what you doing here? She was like, I just moved right there. I'm like, right there? What you mean? Like one of your family members live there? She was, no, I moved. My mom moved there. We moved there. So that right there, you know, it told us something.
It was crazy though, for real, because it was just like, wow, I'm living here and then you living here too? But we didn't even know anything or nothing like that. We didn't, it was crazy. So.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
that's dinner getting around.
Yeah, we was talking.
Walking.
We was talking for a little bit. And we got to know each other, and you know, and I told him about me, he told me about himself, and then we was walking around, we was having conversations.
And boom, I came with that. I came with a question.
No, he was just like, it was January 8th, 2014. So he asked me, he was like, hey, I got a question. I was like, ooh. I turned my face to the wall. He was like, don't be nervous. I was like, okay.
Okay, strong.
So he was like, so I was just wondering, like, you you want to be my girlfriend? I was like, are you on your what?
Wait, what? I think that's what she said.
I was like,
That's what she said.
I was like, yes. You know,
Yeah,
so I was like, all right.
okay. I was about to say that. Yes, you said it like you wasn't sure.
You know, I was smiling hard and stuff, and I was just like, yes, we can, you know, we can kick it. And then that's when I finally met his mom, and you met Mama.
Whatever.
I had seen you that one time. I was like, Mom, this is Francisco. He in my class. She was like, hey, Francisco. You know, we basically had a little love and hate relationship, and been together for 5 years.
So now,
5 years strong.
5 years after the story.
Yeah. After I hated him,
making
he
this
hated
video
me.
telling y'all how we met.
Yep. But it was a little pretty good little experience. It was, you know, we had a little we got a little story to tell. We just did, you know. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure y'all like,
Subscribe.
comment,
And comment.
and subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends, and make sure you tell your friends to tell her mama, and then make sure you tell her mama to tell her grandmama, and make sure you tell her grandmama and to tell her grandpa too. Okay. But we're gonna finish this little mukbang we doing, and
we'll see you on the next video.
so let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.